Hi everyone, close to the Attorney General's office, and today there is I won't put them on video just in case they don't want to be another family that have come all the way from Bristol with their own story as well, and also want an appointment like I do with the Attorney General, because this establishment, the police force, the CPS and the courts, they all have blood on their hands. They have blood on their hands from this family that are walking behind me, and blood on their hands from Josh, Harry and George. They may as well murdered our boys themselves, because they're not here to protect them, and they're not here to give us justice, which they should be doing. It should be natural. That's what justice should be, natural. Hi everyone. Yellow Vestas. We said we'd come back Tuesday, and that's what we've done. Come back on Tuesday with more of us. Huh? Yeah, maybe one, just get the door open, let that family in as well. Absolutely, Vin. Justice for the Birmingham 21. Never surrender ever. How many years do you have to fight for justice in this country? While they sit there, we pay them, and they do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely. Failed to declare thousands in rent. 400,000, wasn't it? 400. That was one of these, wasn't it? Oh, it's this one. This one. Yeah, this one. Let me just wait for that other family that have driven all the way here. Right, where's Brian? I might need him for his... Just wait for that other family. Yep. Yep, this is what we pay for, and they think they can just ignore us. There's something that should be natural to give to people, which is justice. To find out it's not natural at all. That family I'm just waiting for. Hi everyone. Let that family through. Yeah, that family.
Let these guys through. Let them through. Let them through.
Coming here with you.
It's only me.
Yeah? No, I understand. I understand. Thank you. That's it.
Yes. Come to see.
Well, he was last time.
He was?
Yeah, he was.
Thank you.
They can't, there's too many of us. Too many of us. Too many. Hold on, let this man come through.
Please. It's too much.
That's alright. That's alright. Right, excuse me. Excuse me. So we're in the Attorney General's office. Right, excuse me. Excuse me. has something of a request, and so do I. Right? We came here last week. We came here last week to see get an appointment with the Attorney General, and he refused his family and us an appointment. I said we would come back Tuesday for an appointment, and this family here want an appointment, and so do I. With regards to our children's cases, the Attorney General, the police, the CPS all had blood on their hands, and we want an appointment. Let's just see what this gentleman wants to speak to you about. Go on. Yeah, just see. Guys, let's have a bit of quiet so we can talk to him, we can film.
Many places here, but they are not in here now.
Right, well, we was here last Tuesday, and we was not told that. We had his secretary came down, and someone else came down, and asked us to leave at that moment in time. Now, I want an appointment with the Attorney General, and so does this gentleman here and his family. No, it's not. I came here last Tuesday. No.
Office in here, not Attorney General office in here.
Right, it is, because we was here last week. We want an appointment. Sit on a live feed.
Parliament.
Right, so they're in Parliament now, so they moved the last couple of days from here to Parliament, did they? Right, so why don't you do your job as secretary or receptionist and phone up? Phone up, because you're telling fibs. Yeah. That's it. I came here last week and the man rung upstairs and a woman came down. Police, what are you ringing the police for?
No, I want you to ring upstairs. Cut it off?
Yeah, cut it off.
There are all other offices here.
We came here last week and the man who was sitting at your desk rung upstairs and the woman came down. Yes. Yes, she did. I've got it on a live feed. I've got it.
Justice! When do we want to?
Go on, Yellow Bear,
Justice! When do we want to?
Bring up, sir.
Get it down, you'll have a right on my hands. See, I told you to suit us. Should we sign in the back? Yellow Man.
Last week I came here.
Oh, I know, what?
Yeah. So what have they done? Put it to their names off of there?
Names off?
Yeah.
Well, they haven't changed entry.
Yeah. Exactly. It's all right, we'll just wait. We're not. We're doing go. We want an appointment.
Previous correspondence, no new issues have been raised that or the CPS can assist with. Now, he's had paperwork.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a response. It was supposed to be last Friday. Where is it? And that's why I said I was coming this week. Because it's overdue.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it's like as soon as I asked the CPS for any unused positions to do with our children's case, I got an email saying they're not talking to me no more because they didn't want to answer. They just think they can keep ignoring us and that we'll go away. Well, we're not going anywhere.
where's he gone anyway?
I don't know.
Right, the attorney general's upstairs.
Yeah. Get the door open. Is it open? Yep.
Let's all go see.
Let's go upstairs. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Go on. Knock on all the doors. No, go on. Go on, move out the way. Move out the way. Pull the door open. Pull the door open. Pull the door open.
Hold the door open.
Yeah, go on. Sorry. No Attorney General.
Santa Claus is right for you to go. We want to
Is there any names? Is there any names on the doors? Any more? There's a door that way. Here. Is there any names on any doors up there?
Where are you hiding, Mr. Cox?
Jeremy Cox. Jeremy Cox.
Oh, Brother Cox. Oh, Jeremy
Cox.
Cox. Jeffrey Cox is son of you to go. The open door leads to another staircase.
Well, they done a runner. How many? There's another way out there. No, look, it's all through there, up the stairs, downstairs.
The whole building must be connected to all that Osmond.
It's all fictitious, it's no one in charge. What's the owner?
There's more. Yeah. Is there anyone?
Loads of different rooms. Oh, it's got to be in the pen.
Yeah, we're looking for Jeremy Cox. Down? Whereabouts down?
In there?
Just lock these doors now. Is it 1 and 2 trays?
Huh?
1 and 2 that one, is it?
Where?
Is it 1 and 2? Are you bullshit now?
Hang on. They've locked the door up here.
Yeah, they've just
So why would they lock the door? Why would they lock the door if they wasn't in here?
Property mart, I don't know where it is.
Hello! Hello, Attorney General! Attorney General! I can see!
say no entry to the public.
At least you're making some noise now. It's not in here, isn't it?
We want a new Attorney General. A new Attorney General. We've all got a box with Jeremy Cox. Jeremy Cox, it's time for you to go. We want a new Attorney General. A new Attorney General. We've all got the box with Jeremy Cox. Jeremy Cox, it's time for you to go. Jeremy Cox, where are you? You have 2 families in your building that want an appointment with you. We're entitled to that appointment. As far as I'm concerned, you have the blood on your hands from Josh, Harry and George and from this other family that have driven all the way from Bristol to see you today. We're entitled to that appointment and we want it. And we're not going anywhere. Down, down. Go down, first floor. First floor. That's the second one. He's on the first floor!
Oh, I don't shout.
You can't ignore us peasants forever.
The little people, right?
Yeah. The underclass, as you call us.
Police, come out!
The little people? Is that plot?
Storming in. We know you're a gang. Do you know what I mean? You carry on.
That's it, you must be in that.
Where are you? Where are you hiding? We all know you're hiding.
See how that bloke lied?
Yeah.
No, Attorney General. Is it there?
No, Attorney General.
It must be. Appointment.
Can't talk to the secretary, please.
We want justice! 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 We want justice!
No, he tried to say he wasn't in this building when we knew he was. I was here last week, so I know. Yeah, it was this building. I think they've taken their names off the board and all. There's two blank spaces. Jeremy Cox, if you're in now, come out and face the two families that you seem to be ignoring. So we know there's us two here, so there must be hundreds more of us. It's not on. We as working class people assist in paying your wages. And we're demanding now a meeting because you haven't been giving it to us, and the reason why you don't is because you know the truth. You know in our case at the Old Bailey, the judge made a gross error and they never showed any evidence, yet you proceed to tell us that any evidence that was given to the court and served to the court cannot be used as fresh evidence, even if the court don't use it. That's how you cover yourselves up. And the fact that you're all QCs, so you don't go against anyone who's at the bar, and you're all chummy and drink your whiskey and suck on your cigars. Well, we've had enough. George Harry, justice for the free. I just don't think you understand. We have to make some noise. They took away our boys, and now we're gonna shame the police. George Harry, justice for the free. I just don't think you understand. We have to make some noise. They took away our boys, and now we're gonna shame the police. And on top of that, the working class that assist in paying your wages are well aware of the £400,000 you failed to declare. Now come out and face us families. You've hidden yourself behind a locked door. Behind a locked door. You coward. Coward. Justice for our children.
When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it?
Now!
We
Want justice!
We
want justice now! We want justice now! We want justice now! We want justice now!
We want justice for Kyle as well.
Justice for Kyle! Justice for George and Harry!
Free justice, sure!
Yes.
We'll have to evacuate.
That's alright, so will he. Oops, the fire alarm's gone off.
Who's smoking?
Hopefully that'll go straight to the fire station.
Yeah.
Everybody!
Attorney General! Attorney General! Attorney General, time for you to go. We want a new Attorney General. A new
Attorney General's on.
Attorney General's time for you to go. We want a new Attorney General. A new Attorney General. You can't deal with crime. You had enough time. He's got Attorney General, time for you to go.
Fire brigade's going to be evacuate the building!
Come on, Jeremy Cox. Come on, face us two families.
Leave the building.
Come and see what we've got to show you.
Come out, you wanker!
We need a new Attorney General. A new Attorney General.
Attorney General's time for you to go. Please we ain't now, guys.
That's alright. Justice for the free.
I just don't think you understand. We have to make some noise. They took away our boys, and now we're gonna shame the police. Just George Harry, justice for the free. I just don't think you understand. We have to make some noise. They took away our boys, and now we're gonna shame the police.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down.
Justice for the free.
I just don't think you understand.
We have to make some noise. They took away our boys, and now we're gonna shame the police. Just George Harry, justice for the free. I just don't think you understand. We have to make some noise. They took away our boys, and now we're gonna
Excuse
shame
me.
the police.
Watch what you're doing.
George Harry, shame on you, 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 shame on you. Maybe the coward is up there, that's up there. Shame on you, officers. Officer.
You stand up, son. Stand up.
Have the police come to join us?
They've got the yellow vests on.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
Maybe it'll go quiet if I shut that door. Oh, sorry, love.
Oh, they're all leaving downstairs. They're all going downstairs. They're all leaving downstairs.
They now need to be arrested.
Oh, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Are you leaving?
What can I do? You got a fine.
You only get a fine.
The woman came down and said, "Oh, do you have an appointment?" So I said, "Oh, is there anyone else who'd like to leave?" We have emailed, we have sent letters, we have said, "Mum, and we simply will not listen to you. If something happens to your child, you'll get treated the same. Trust me."
We're not leaving. Full stop. We're staying here. So arrest us if you're going to arrest us.
Police resources. And what you're doing, peaceful protesters, we're not causing obstruction. Everyone who came to walk in,
Liars!
allowed to walk through.
What, you're coming from Butt?
Well, you don't. How do we get an appointment? How do you get one? I've been trying to get appointments from loads of different routes.
It's a public building. We've got every right to be here.
We want to do it as peacefully.
We are peaceful. We are.
Is some people still upstairs? And I basically asked the question, can you have some kind of contact or
Just
hearing
two
you? Yeah, I
appointments.
understand that. I asked that from the guys outside. It all go away was the thing. All go away if we get that meeting. Went up there and they said, categorically, that's not happening. So I'm only passing.
Yeah. Well, why is it category?
No, as you know.
Why is it? Why is it carried? They are. We pay their wages.
I've got to let you know that if you don't leave, they will sign a statement to the effect of you're trespassing, aggravated.
No.
We're not aggravating. We're not aggravating.
Commercial
We're down
business.
here. We're down here. They're going to be getting you to make bad choices, and they're going to be getting you to abuse your powers under Section 26 of the Criminal and Justice Act 2015. You will be acting unlawful. That is up to 14 years imprisonment for you
It's a civil matter.
It's a civil matter. It's not criminal.
It's not
It's
criminal
civil.
matters. You have no
It's
right
civil.
being here.
You lot might as well just become bailiffs, because that's how you're behaving.
You're entitled.
We just came in here, I came here last week, just a couple of us, and asked for an appointment. Didn't get it then, I said I'd come back, which I have done today. How the hell are you meant to get an appointment if they ignore emails and they write and say you're not having one? We're entitled to it. We're entitled to it. We have evidence for a retrial, and you still don't want to see us, because they know. They know they covered up our children's murder.
Nothing to say to us. No consent. No consent. No consent. No consent. No consent.
And bring it back.
But I'll have to ask them. But in the meantime, they will be saying, right, please get them out and you will be arrested. All right, I'll try my bit. Yeah.
No consent. No consent. Policing by consent only. Policing by consent only. Policing by consent
Acts and
only.
statutes are not law, constables. They're training you incorrectly under maritime law. It's common law, that's the law of the land. No loss, no harm, no injury. And we're doing none of that here. We're doing none of it. I'm in lawful rebellion. I'm in lawful rebellion, and I've signed the Baron's oath. I have my deed to the Baron, yeah? It's unlawful that they're going to make you behave unlawful. This is a civil matter.
Risk arrest.
Right.
I'll go up and ask.
I'll wait until you come back down and
But I don't suppose that's okay you staying or one other, but the rest of you have to
So that's what we was doing. Everyone was going. Everyone was going. No.
If I can't get an answer,
Yeah, no, I'm not going up there with him. No, I'm not going to get through that.
if everyone else can go, then these two guys know the couple like my mate here. Is that all right?
yeah, it's
No,
fine.
we're staying until you come back down with an answer.
No. Just everyone wait outside and let's see how truthful. Let's see how truthful the police are.
When I just showed you a minute.
Go on, let's go. It's not worth getting you all in trouble.
Nothing to lose tonight. I've got nothing to lose, so I'll ask. But I do require a bit of a negotiation.
Yeah, he's all right. That's a so. Yeah, go, of course, absolutely.
Whichever one.
He won't leave. He won't leave.
Right, go now.
So you will be following us down.
Do you see what they do, people at home? The Attorney General and the Solicitor General just can say to the police, you know, no, they're not going to have appointments no matter what. You know?
You make sure no
Attorney General then says she would apply.
Right. Is that agreed then? You'll go, everyone else going to go apart from yourself, yeah? You go
Yeah, they're going.
That's where I've travelled from today. Yeah, my daughter's staying there. That's no good.
They're not going to.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's my son.
I'll look at his back.
I haven't let my wife and my other son.
Don't worry.
They didn't want to come in.
Do you know what? All we are is two families grieving. Yeah? Not being able to stay at home, rest, stay under a quilt. I haven't been able to stay under a quilt for one day since this happened to my son, and I'm sure it's the same for these. And all we've done, excuse me, I'm talking, that's a bit rude. All I've done, and all this family has done, is fight. Fight for the truth and fight for justice for Josh, Harry and George. And this is how we get treated. We only came in here for an appointment. That's all we
An
wanted.
appointment, then he ran off. And then the
That's
next
it.
minute you lot turn up.
An
No,
appointment.
it's not like I'm not
How
coming.
does
It's
that
like an
look?
official letter from the Attorney General. He just took up there, so it's not a fictitious letter.
And he knows who we are because we've
I'm still
emailed
waiting
and
for a
emailed and emailed. The MP's written a meeting. We have evidence for a retrial, and he doesn't want to see it because he already knows the truth. We have evidence that the judge at the Old Bailey made a gross error, which is enough for a retrial on its own, and he don't want to meet it. And all we want is a meeting, and said to him in our letters, just have a meeting, see what we have, then make your decision. No. This is what they're doing to all of you if anything happens to your family and you try and fight for justice.
I've got everybody else out.
To not get an appointment is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, and it's a civil matter, and how many police are in here? Alright, yeah, alright, Danny, so it's just us.
And there's only 3 of us there. Yeah? I'm just waiting for a response.
We've been told to wait. We've been told to wait here.
At the moment, as far as I'm aware, no one is coming down. No,
Right.
Officer's just gone up with a letter.
Yeah, one
So that's why everybody else has gone out and we're still here. What's the agreement we had? Okay. Well, once he comes back, then we'll know where we're going from there.
What has happened to you lot? What has happened from the old time Bobby, from being a constable to becoming a policy enforcement officer and protecting the establishment? Don't you want your children to grow up in a safe environment? Because right now it is not safe in this country. Don't you want that for your children? Because that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for your children as well. And yet you stand there against us when you really know in your heart that we're not actually doing anything wrong. Yet you'll quite happily come in to arrest us. Grieving families, that's what we are. Listen to that song. Because the Met Police at Alberton Police Station did that. And Hayes Police Station, and there's constables that have been up in London that know the truth as well because we've spoken to them. Listen to that, 16, 16 and 17, and that car mounted that pavement straight, hit 5 children. You don't hear about the other 2, but the other 2 it knocked to the side. 5. And if Harry hadn't landed on that bonnet, which made him hit the lamppost at the end, he would have gone on to hit more because it was a 16th birthday party that night and there was dozens and dozens of children walking up that road. 71 miles an hour. He put his foot down. It's in records. They heard it kick down. 70. You imagine your child being hit at 71 miles an hour and having to view your child at that. And then have the whole establishment cover it up, and then you come out fighting, you get called names, you get threatened with arrest. You try being me for one day and feel what I feel. And I don't know how any of you can stand there and even think about arresting me and this other man who's fighting for his son, who was also run over.
Now you might seem quite possible. I'm not saying what was that starting my
We didn't intimidate. Did we? We didn't intimidate that guy at all.
No, we just came in, asked him, and he tried to say that the Attorney General wasn't in this office, and I said, well, he is, because we came here last week. There was no intimidation. We don't intimidate anyone. We don't intimidate anyone. I've got it on a live feed. There was no intimidation whatsoever. Utter rubbish, utter rubbish.
That alarm just went off. Oh, okay. That's a fire alarm. It's just gone off, and everybody was supposed to vacate the building.
Yeah, I don't think that's as well because it all worked out. Some of them had.
No, a lot came back in. A lot came back in and went up. And we didn't obstruct anyone from coming in. So, you know, it's a civil matter, this, and yet you're all standing here. It's a civil matter. It's not criminal.
He's the one that can turn it off, but...
When did you came in a minute ago?
I don't know what it is.
Little short Indian guy just walked in.
Yeah, that'd be right, yeah.
Unless he's trying to set.
Right, this is trying to reset.
It's the code or something.
But we didn't need to have any of this. Any of this.
The only number
It's pointless. That's all it is. Or at least give me acknowledgement of my letter as to what's what. It's nothing.
I'm afraid so. That was looked at by the head who's here, who's under the Attorney General, and also by the comms, leader comms, and there's nothing much that can be said now. It's
Oh no, hang on. So where's the paperwork that they're supposed to send?
they're not interested in following that up.
They're not interested.
No, not at the moment. Not right now, because of what's happened here. What they did say is, as far as it's gone
Well, it
through all
doesn't
the
matter.
channels. I think
This is
they
the
said
political elite, people. This is what they do.
Two MPs have reviewed it. I think the CPS have reviewed it to do with the case. Forgive me, because I don't know all about it. And they said, as far as that, unfortunately, there's nothing more the Attorney General can do. That was the worst to me, it's passed to you. That is the end of it. For them.
But what about the paperwork that they're supposed to send?
I have no idea about that, sir. And they're not.
It says that they're supposed to be sending it.
They weren't going to look further at that paperwork today. So I asked them to. I promise you I did that.
So who?
So-
Did you get any names from them?
No, I don't. The department head here runs basically the whole building under the Attorney General. That'll probably be on public domain access. You'll be able to-
Right, no, we've done all that. My point to this is, how can you stand there, right, and demand that we leave or we're going to be threatened of arrest, but you can't go up there and demand that they give us two appointments?
It's a bit different.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You've come down and said they're not even going to entertain it. This man's son was murdered. My son and his two friends were murdered, right? The judge made a gross error. That makes it the Attorney General's job, right? So he should be having an appointment with us, yet we can't get that. So everything we do, you know, when we wander around or come in here like we have today, I tried last week. I thought, OK, I'll come here instead. I'm not getting anywhere in the emails, not getting anywhere with the letters from the MPs, and I have many of them, yeah, from MPs, and still nothing. We have the right, we pay his wages. You know, what about the fact that he hid £400,000? So do you want to go up there and investigate the fact that the Attorney General... No, I'll tell you why. Because they are all above your power, isn't it? You couldn't, like, if they'd done something now, go up and arrest them, can you? I can tell. I can tell. We see it every... See the evidence?
The evidence is you being here.
Well, no, the evidence is we've come in here. It's an open door, right? The door, it's open door. We came in here. No, we haven't been asked to leave. You asked us to leave. They never asked us to leave. They haven't asked us to leave, not one of them. Only you did.
All I can say is what I'm saying to you. We could argue all day long.
Yes,
We'll
you
argue
can.
all day long.
You should just go and get us an appointment.
Well, I can't do that. I've tried. So all I can say is that you will have to leave now, otherwise you will be arrested. And that goes
Well, hang on, what am I going to be arrested for?
aggravated trespass.
I'm not aggravating.
This gentleman here is acts on behalf of the building. He's the manager, and he has confirmed to me he would like to leave. He's happy to confirm to you.
Right, can I see paperwork that this is a private building then? Otherwise it's not trespass. Can I see, is this a private building? Who owns the building? Hang on. Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment.
Yeah, please. Who are trespassing and committing the offence of aggravated trespass will not leave. They now need to be arrested.
Oh, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, we're leaving. What choice have you given us? You corrupt, shameful lot. Josh, Joel, Cherry, justice for the free. I just don't think you understand. Well, I'm out of it now. That's it. Took away our boys, and now you're going to shame the police. Josh, Joel, Cherry.
This is private property.
I'm not on it. I'm not in
The
that.
pavement is private property.
Oh, come off then.
Yeah, you need to leave, madam. Keep leaving,
Where's
please.
public property then?
This whole yard is
the
private.
pavement just there, that's
Yeah.
public property.
Right. Well, at least you answer. You lot abuse your powers, you bunch of bullies. Yeah, no worries. It is no
Make your way
worries.
off
No,
the
I'm going to go this way, not the way you point.
Madam, that's fine.
I'm not going the way you point, you bully. Well, look, how can I? There's a wall of you.
Let the lady
You're
out.
causing me alarm and distress.
They'll let you out.
See there.
Seriously, the day you lot wake up will be the day you get the respect back. Until then, there is no one, no working class person in this country that respects that uniform or anyone that's wearing it. Oh.
You know what they're going to do? That's the local man.
If we didn't move at that second, they was going to arrest me and that other family. They're going to come forward. Trespassing. They let a man come in and say...
Kay Burley said on the Sky News the yellow vests are strong with the Attorney General.
I just need a...
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want?
Justice! Everyone will
Justice! Justice for the free!
Families,
Justice now, think you understand? We have to make some noise. They took away our boys, and now we're going to shine the police.
to look at our
Justice for the free! Just now, think you understand? We have to make some noise. They took away our boys, and now we're going to shine the police.
They just ignore the working class, and that's what it's about.
We've been back.
Ignoring us.
So no appointment?
No, they was just 1 second to go. Where's that other family?
No appointment.
1 second to go, and they was going to arrest us, weren't they? They come forward to do it. 1 second to go, and we've been arrested.
No justice for the poor. No justice for the common people, is there? Justice now.
I did try justice.
There's no justice for the common man.
Not for us little folks.
As Arnold said, I'll be back.
One second.
We need to sort another day out when we all come back together again.
I didn't realise that.
You think media would take it on board properly? Let's.
Next week. We'll see you next week. Attorney General. We'll see you next week. Attorney General.
Hours. We tried, everyone. We was at the last second, and they would have arrested us. You know, and if I get arrested, I don't want them to do a Melanie Shaw on me. You know, I don't want them to do a Melanie Shaw. So we pushed it, but the thing is, we'll be back. As Arnold Schwarzenegger said,
We'll be back.
we'll be back.
I said that.
Paul in his yellow vest, yellow vesting. Very smart today. So we'll probably be back on soon. Thank you everyone for watching, but we'll carry on. But this is what they do. The main thing is showing you, you know, no matter what I do, you know, Hillsborough fought for 26 years. You've got justice for 21. What's that, since the 80s? You know, fighting for justice. I'm not under any...
Illusion.
Yeah, I'm not under any illusion that I could be fighting 26 years with Nicola and Carl and Stacey for justice for Josh, Harry and John. And, you know, I'm not under any illusion. But we have to keep on trying for Josh, Harry and George. We have to keep being their voice, and for the rest of the children, because our boys was not an isolated attack. You know, there's hundreds of us that are fighting for justice in this country. We all know the corruption. It's got to stop. We want the country back for the people, to make it safe again, because we can't leave this country how it is for the children. We have to give them a better country than the one we live in today. That's what we have to do.
Don't give up.